I don't have my AV. Hold on. There we go. I almost forget something, don't I? My MIDI board has like one of its lights are on, and I don't know why. It's kind of funny. Is that? There we go. Like, when are you rendering in a fire break? Easy enough. A nice wee warm up. Oh look, doohickey. Oh, that was wrong. I'm glad you can equip, you can like modify the weapons without equipping them. That's kind of neat. Kind of, you know, that kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank, and I kind of want to play those games on stream. It's the post box that's marmalizing. Oh, like this bit of the wall just came down. I guess, what's this? A basket, interesting. And this, a desk fan. I'm waiting to see the bridge. A hammer. I want to know what's in 4.3. What's it called? Fire break for? AI containment. Interesting. Oh no, AI.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything. Here. There's a control point. That's neat.
Hello? Is anyone there?
The fridge.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay. Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Ridge duty. Assist the agent after Dylan's been found. Okay. Oh, there's literally nothing in there. Nothing in there either. You're alright. I ran to help as fast as I could, but I didn't know if there's anything else over here to see and explore. Okay. There was. This little bit of scaffolding. Now I feel right out of bounds, huh? I can go further down if I wanted to. Not like that. Whoops. Ah, it appears I am now stuck. Alright. Well, RM. Okay, didn't realize it would pause when alt tabbed. I thought it wouldn't, and so I could do my thing without interrupting the stream. I apologize. I've got some. Oh, these are Star Wars minis. Nah, I thought they were thingy tots. Still banging though. He's into that wall. Before I fuck around and ball it again, I assume the game will eventually make us go that way. I'm glad this door has like got a safety feature. Like if you get your foot stuck in that, you're losing a couple toes, but you're not dying, thankfully.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Honestly, it's holding on that one image for a bit. Well, not doing anything. I don't know if that was a hidden loading screen. I went to recharge my magic before I drop in. Double checking since I went past the threshold. Is that Dylan? Salvador. It's like the psychic guy we fought earlier. I have no health. I think I'm dead. I'm not. Yeah, maybe dead now. Oh my god, aiming would help with the unaliving, I feel. Maybe I'm distracted by the Starburst minis. Who knows? Could be either or. Are you cheap bastards? Where are healing? Where are rangers? Where are I feel like I'm like not high enough level for this. Like it's gotten quite hard. Need to edge my ear. Oh. I do want the explosive ones. Anti-armor sounds good. Oh yes. Aim. What in the hell? Did I just do the thing of throwing the explosive guys at me? That I do. Ooh. Huh. I don't know how I have the grenade launcher. It seems really neat and useful. Such a cool effect. God damn it. little bit longer, a little bit more.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Jeez, oh. Hit them all. I'm gonna eat them all. Can't run out of crafting materials if you just eat everything. Salvador's ID. There he is.
Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts. There we go again.
Anchor supplement. While the crew of the White Ocelot first encountered the strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted, witnesses describe it as a blank sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered off just off the bow of the ship. The crew that Redacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor was proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the US port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Alright, TV. Use the TV babysitter to levitate superhero over the obstacle. I knew we'd learn a floating power somehow. Very cool, very nice. Newsflash APB. The Hiss static attempts to reach us. Our broadcast must survive.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
balls that one up, huh? Let's go investigate over here then. Now that we're here, we might as well go over. A wakeboarder surfboard. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Wait, what's the point of being down here then? But Gimme, please. It's kind of smaller than I thought. A water cooler. Don't you mention anything about a water cooler. Crowbar. Wonder if that's just a Half-Life reference. Oh, that's a dead ranger.
Dylan. He's so close.
Ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum. I am locked in.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse.
Within a sec. Oh.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
He's gonna massacre them all.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Dylan Faden's observation. Breakfast is brought, gets out of bed, uses the toilet, returns to bed, asks for television to be turned up. Should be off work soon. Be back then. Probably looking my way to the LGS. Nice. Thanks for hopping in. What do our staff do? So lunch is brought, breakfast is removed. Eats lunch, uses toilet, begins talking to himself. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. Becomes upset, throws lunch tray glass, sedated. Crew clean the cell, television is turned off. Comes to ask for television to be turned on, staff refuse. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behaviour. Sleeps? Question mark. Case files, Benikoff TV. No unique containment procedures were required while bound. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. That's how you spell electrics, okay. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows paratilians to harness this effect for their own. See report redacted for results. See with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted. The object was first discovered in a local news story from redacted Kansas. A figure has been seen redacted over buildings, floating over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained. The object was brought into to the Bureau for study. Hotline. Control points. We reach tether through control points into the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. Area codes. You can isolate, fast travel, construct through the control points. Well, I figured that one out. A bit late in the game to tell me that. Don't have clearance. Is that a control point in the middle there? No. Seems like it needs to be cleansed with all this architecture hanging about.
All right, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family and friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait, we're not... End of session.
I have a feeling he has all the same powers we do.
Eyes open, Philip.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
You're really bad at this. You'd be like immediately moving. I meant to jump before I done this, and then we're gonna die? Question mark. Nope. This life's a breach, huh?
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like
As always.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. Fuck?
It's got arms. How do I dodge the big arms? Oh! That still hurts it. I thought it had to be in like the big eye. Come on, I just got health back. No, I'm dead.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
There's no board here. That was very close, my goodness gracious.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
Poor Philip. Employee incident. Incident in question occurred unredacted and was brought to HR department attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson, not Philip, but Filson, entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich with cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container. But it's discovered the refrigerator had redacted his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behaviour caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's commands to desist. Recommendation: Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory council session. You know what? Sounds like a good... That seems like a good workplace, honestly. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Apart from staring at it. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from the 1960s, no cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by redacted. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. Background. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment redacted, rented by a man named Redacted. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Redacted, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. New altered effect had been observed. See this new append. Okay, that explains why it doesn't stay. You need to stare at it. Dylan questioning. Oh, hello. Yeah, I need to phone you up about that. The former Descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointment and is not part of the board, us. We apologise and deny all knowledge for the inconvenience. You'll see and face the former. It is stealing linked and altered items. Stealing linking altered items. It builds a competition, not us. You must espionage and destroy. When possible, inevitable. Do not believe, get hyped about the former's lies, ads. Provide offer better bonus package deal health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry and dead. And you will never exist. In this torn cosmic reality again. It was an interesting phone call. That's like the first time the board has properly threatened us.
sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Kim, how'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Like always.
Always.
The traffic light's here somewhere. Ow, that really hurt, Charlie. I really like this rocket launcher. It's not even a launcher because it doesn't lob them, it does just shoot them. Big fan. The traffic light. Well, the thing is, I haven't seen a traffic light. Typewritten page procedures. A standard letter size written type. My God. A standard letter size typewritten page with minor watermark damage. The page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, all the rest has been violently scratched out. Only a few individual words and phrases can be made out. The page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there's a feeling of dislocation, as if witnessing the page being written as you read it, and as if reality around you is being redacted to match the words on the page. This feeling is made stronger if the text is redacted. Forensic and linguistic analysis confirm that the text has been written by Alan Wake with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010. See Bright Falls case files. Written by Alan Wake. Analysis confirmed that the text has been written by Alan Wake. How do you analyse that? One, how do you analyse that? And two, what has Alan Wake got to do with this?
I used to know where fiction ends and
It
reality
is.
begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
Well, next stream game, Alan Wake, I guess. What? A thermos. Well, I'm glad I saw Mr. Wake there. Excuse me. Why are some cells lit up and nothing in them, and the other ones are just dark with nothing in them? Pram supplement. Oh, it's the pram, the smoking pram. Oh, it says right there. An interview with Redacted conducted with the aid of a French translator November 17th, 2009 in a retirement home in Redacted, France. Where were you on August 2nd, 1979, Mr. Bureau? So a specific date, as if I could ever forget. I was called to a fire at the Rue Redacted. What did you see? Smoke. White like a new pope, rising up from the windows of a small shop. I sent a man in. I was fire chief back then. What happened? We pulled out the shop owner. He was already dead. Smoke in his lungs. We found the source afterwards. I made baby's walker. Poured water onto it, but that only encouraged the smoke. We pulled the carriage outside, smoke kept shooting out. A crowd gathered. People said it was a miracle, but I disagreed. It seemed to me like more of an omen. We brought the strange thing back to the fire hall. Some Americans like yourself came later and took it away. That door can open. Interestingly enough. Didn't quite make it. So archives. An atlas or a globe. Tree, little Christmas tree. Hey Rick. There is the smoking pram. Welcome in, how are you? We're playing some Control. We've just discovered that it's part of the Alan Wake universe. Alan Wake, like, a ghost of Alan Wake showed up and typed out a note and was like, "It's hard being this insane," and then like pissed off. Oh, this is archives, okay. Oh. I am not healthy. Oh wait, the anomaly's fighting those things. That's kind of wild. Also, it is eating my frames.
Stepping to the FBC, there's rush to do, there's rush to me, but you don't dash, and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Things are doing well.
TV! Let's watch Donkeys in Space!
Hell yeah, Donkeys in Space.
It's not safe! But Star Captain Hee-Haw! Can I poke it with a stick? Okay.
Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before.
What?
Looks safe to me.
Donkeys in Space!
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Oh. can't believe Alan Wake just showed up and waked all over the place and said it's waking time. Kinda crazy. Oh. In this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the oldest house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combinations of actions or words or materials that will prevent the item from applying its altered effect. However, I work with these entities every day, and I have a good reason to believe that a less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave redacted. If we initiate a series of redacted, praising the items, or perhaps incorporating their images into pieces of redacted that could be visited throughout the Bureau, I believe that altered items would behave without needing to resort to redacted or redacted, which only leads to the items feeling mistreated. If we treat them like criminals, we can't be surprised that they try to escape. That's a fair assessment. That said altered items, was that? Yeah, it was, okay. There's a box in the middle of the area, but I don't know how easy it is to get. Hello, Amelia. Anyway, we're still looking for this damn traffic light. Wait. This is nowhere. I messed up. It's offensive how bright that red is. It does hurt my eyes a little bit. Problem is, I don't remember where we have and haven't been. We've been there. keep thinking control is gonna drop me. The button, the key control, does not. It makes me dash. Pretty sure that's just a left shaft, so we don't really. It's not where we want to go. Like it could be on a higher floor, but I don't know how to get to the higher floor. This is like as high as we go. Which is like just not high enough to get up that floor. Unless this works, no. Why would you do that? Why? Oh. I should just hold it. I should just always be holding it, no matter what I'm doing. Oh, this is a whole bunch of nothing. Why did you... Maybe I can go higher up the left shaft. Ooh. No. This is literally the box. I think we're higher than that. Okay. I just blew up. I think there's nothing here. I think I saw something over there, but I could be wrong. Could have. that way. So I don't think there's anything else here.
That must be
there
one
it
of the
is.
missing alternate items.
I'm a fucking. Okay.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Less escaped altered item to worry about.
Well, after spending I don't know how much time in this area, we can now leave because that. Why would it have been in the same place as another altered item? I don't know. I feel like it would have been in one of the cells, but we got it there eventually. Just go off, what'd you miss? Me running around in circles trying to find the goddamn... the goddamn traffic light, even though it was in the same place as another altered item, so I didn't think to go back and look there. Yeah, abilities. Ooh, neat. Ground slam. I don't think I want a ground slam though. Kinda wanted to get that. Okay. Finished traffic light already? Yes. You see already, it took me, the challenge was fucking finding the traffic light. I mean, yeah, might as well. Just the red light, green light? Yeah, exactly. Case files, traffic light, procedures. The object is effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. Oh, traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides. From top to bottom, the lights shine red, yellow, green. A popular children's game is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while it's red is activated, they'll be instantaneously relocated to a distance or redacted from the item. What does it give me? Quest reward. Like, nothing? Give me nothing. Give me this document. Note the theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe has been explored and dismissed. Background: the item was discovered after a streetlight at an intersection near an elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion and the townspeople's perception. It's always a damn gas leak. Oh, I was going to flash travel actually. Well, I guess logistics, because it's next to the medical wing, and that's where I want to go next. To carry a light source into dark areas. You know what? I never thought of that. Oh, there goes most of my health to my own. I really do like this gun. It goes this way. There's a good chance that the altered item is in the hand chair. What is a hand chair? Chair shaped like a hand, it would seem.
Easy peasy.
Okay, there's more of those things. Alright. You can charge 3 of them. Oh, this has changed. I'm loving this weapon even more. It's such a cool gun. I'm so glad I got it. Oh, there's one more Star Wars money in here that I missed. Oh, there's a few. Nice.
That's an altered item up there. Looks like I need to hit that shield harder.
How much harder? How hungry? Got it.
Wasn't so bad. This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
The anchor.
The fuck is that?
Sick looking disco ball. It's clock o'clock. You can just shoot in the side of his mouth. Okay. a very angry ball.
That must be the old writer. There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Nice. Nothing's in much. Yeah, no. Okay. Dead letters. Let's go.
That's no normal piece of paper. Okay, we need to know where Connor is.
What? I picked it up. Huge. Yeah.
I need to find the other pages.
I have a guy in a chair and I'm not afraid to use him. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks, like a roller coaster that moves through the underground tunnels of Earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters they don't want us to know about. The planes you see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Do not contact me. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock surface is rusted in places. I'm not saying that number because I'll get tongue-tied. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically redacted feet and redacted feet, vertical feet, redacted horizontal and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix: Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AMEST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, a redacted oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during the redacted entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger redacted has been declared MIA, presumably dead. Handshare. Item must be kept in isolation. Removed from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstances is the item to be sat in. A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The palm's hand forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of redacted. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms that it contains a human genetic material. Found in a warehouse at Redacted, Albany. A team of ranger trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumours when they encountered the item. They successfully retrieved the item. Containment procedure. The item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item is a paper lantern known as Shoshin. The paper is a red, elegant, black Japanese. I thought it said paper lantern. Black Japanese characters translate to ramen. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of redacted. More notably, it has the ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red colour and warm, comforting glow. Aw, that's a really good ramen shop sign then, huh? Okay, next floor. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have lots of opinions. People keep telling me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I didn't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. In your earnest, James Bartholomew. I feel like that's a joke that I don't quite understand. But I say in earnest, it was probably a good joke. Where are these damn notes? Oh. I can let the voice of love take me higher. Must be an Ashy side quest nearby. Smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you that I'll not be voting for the next election. As everyone knows, smoking has been banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air will be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking, no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords, so we won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, and patriot.
We need to know what's going on. There should be one more page.
Hey Kitchen, dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it's been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it's not the case that you've dismissed my claims outright. And that hope, I am writing to you once more to ask for your understanding the oddity that's been befallen in my home. I have recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently I've begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in my kitchen, a tiny little thing, but with not much. A tiny little thing with not much but a sink. Oh, he's describing his kitchen. Oh. I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing in a strange dark stone. I stare at a colourless sky, as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue. I think not, as it feels terribly real. This has been occurring for some months now, and I've become frightened of entering the kitchen. If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they make of it. I await your response with little expectation, but with great hope. Yours truly, Loran Fitzgerald. Our kitchen is a gateway to the astral plane, maybe. Sounds like the boards area that the thing's in. Also, I wonder what that Ahate quest is. How high can you go here? There's so much to this I haven't explored. My goodness gracious me. Pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. Redacted. I'm in a plaid suit in a pinstripe. Cat clock. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move, and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing to it and it won't stop. But I said I'm sorry, sorry, but it won't leave me alone. I don't know what it means. I can't keep apologizing for do you see it now? It told me everyone is here. I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it, with its eyes on its eyes and moving very fast, but I can't keep going. I worry if they will forget about me, so I need to write you because I can't keep writing, but the cat will, because of the eyes, are redacted.
We need to know where it's gonna end up. Done and done.
Hey, you have questions and the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years, the shortening of days. This is why the Vatican has a sundial and almost simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here is if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun and moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Cheers. Letters. Blackrock paneling suppresses items effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are eligible to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any signs of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than redacted and always in a redacted direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed an impossibility by redacted. A proposal to take the items outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the budget committee. Items are found in the Dead Letters archives, where the head archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no records of the item in our archive of letters. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I'm writing to you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I'm aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meaning of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand this is not usually done, but if I would appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small, empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its centre. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I've decided to seek help. The doctors say I'm physically fine, but wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours sincerely, Richard Boker. What the hell happened here? Panopticon.
Helpful actions to assist in mitigating a crisis. Would you like me to list them?
Who's seen that?
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Like always. Welcome in, Andy. How are you doing? Thank you for the first. Prime Candidate Program. Yeah, we haven't gone there yet. It's insecurity, though. Let's just go here. Good, just EP. I'm surprised you're still awake. You're usually in bed by this time, aren't you? Are you a flamingo? Seems to be a clock. I think it was a clock. And I also think I'm in the wrong area, perhaps? Oh no! Oh. I let go a jump. Is there like an accessibility thing for this? No. Doesn't seem to be. Oh well. Good, just EP. Well, I'm glad you're good. I make my way this way somehow. Oh. There you are.
That's got to be an altered item.
There it goes. Okay. I'm surprised let me touch the ground that one time. Okay. Ah! Whoops. Boom, 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 boom,
Got
boom.
to be an altered item. This thing again. Got into another altered item. Is it fighting the boar?
I couldn't find any health. I looked around for health and I couldn't find any. Not that done it. I should probably upgrade more of my own things like that.
That's got to be an altered item. This thing again.
I'm glad I now know I can use the black orbs against it.
We got into another altered item. What is this thing? Is it fighting the boar?
Why? I don't like how small the field is. I can't see where I'm going to land. I keep falling through damn cracks. What? Brain? Brain. Okay, this way. My brain was not working there to figure out my orientation.
That's got to be an altered item.
Whoops. Oh, come on. This is like the SCP of Dark Souls. Or the Dark Soul. Wait, no.
This thing again.
I don't get the. I've lost the joke now.
We got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting a bull?
And the annoying thing is, last fight I done so well, and I even like had a bunch of healing items still standing by. Made a mistake. Oh. Made a mistake again. Now I've got no healing items. What? I don't think I did land on ground. What happened there? No, as soon as I started taking damage in the first phase, I didn't give up the fight, but I was like, I'm doing one in this fight. I think I done better that time actually, but I don't know what happened there. I thought I landed on ground, and then I didn't, and then I didn't.
That's got to be an altered item. This thing again. Got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting a boar?
Oh, what am I grabbing? Okay. I'm grabbing my own missiles? Question mark. Where are the heals? Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to see where I was going to get attacked from. I wanted to get my timings right, but no, I'm not allowed to do that because the floor goes away. This is like the Dark Souls of SCP games. There we go. I got it this time.
That's got to be an altered item.
I wish it just spawned me in front of the altered item, like at the end of that hallway. I guess it doesn't matter. Shut up.
This thing again. Got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the blue one?
Not what I wanted. My God. No, don't you fucking dare. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I saw the thing like fly away, like the objective marker. I was gonna end the stream. I was gonna end the stream if that happened. Alright. Back to, well, I guess logistics. Everyone's. Oh! It's a level clearance level 6, which I do not have. Well, that makes sense. And there's another way over here. Doesn't actually lead anywhere though. Okay. Yeah. Research, bit of studies. Fast travel. Virtual division. Oh, it's the rubber duck. Can finally hang out with the rubber duck. I love the rubber duck. I don't, but it's cool. It is. Someone just laugh at me. Quack, quack. Duck me. Oh.
Disappearing ducks. Great.
Ah, there you are. Oh, I walked right by it.
Finally, no more quacking.
I realize I've got a ton of these to like read. Whoops. Lingo procedures. No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs hang from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomena in the area. This fact is currently unconfirmed. No altered effect has been observed. See this. Direct contact with the item is not permitted. Safety gloves are required when handling. The item is a yellow rubber duck bath toy from the 1950s. A single hole at the bottom allows air and water to flow in and out. The item makes a sound analogous to quacking. The item travels considerable distances with surprising speed. How it achieves this motion is unknown. The item forms a redacted of unknown purpose with anyone who makes a direct physical contact with it and begins to follow them, quacking often. This has led to a researcher named Redacted entering cardiac arrest, though due to individuals' health issues, the matter may not be connected to the item's effect. Got a heart attack and died. Item unknown to research sector for further study. And I can't get the last one. So change mission back to speak with enemy. Speak with it. He's already wiped. He's already killed them all. I've taken far too long. Oh, no he hasn't.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Timeline of events. To examine the invasion of a timeline of possible patterns of Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between the bureaus, sectors, and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion was located within the executive sector. Once it became possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing its location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is our ultimate goal? Outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? Speech analysis. If we understand the Hiss is to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be difference in the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There's a clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommended, is beyond idiotic.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging, or... Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
Mm-hmm.
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily.
This is a weird, like, motion blurry
I should be
effect.
going. Enjoy your data.
Oh,
I will. You should, like, I will.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fuck.
Yes.
Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
What's the deal with Blackrock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Jukebox control points are earned through Bureau alerts. Interesting. Got a lot of options. I'm gonna leave the stream here because I want to get some food. Okay. Why would I want to do that? I don't know. But, oh, outfits, nice. Oh. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Because I want to go and get some food. Before it's too late.